Good morning, everyone. How are you guys doing today? I hope everybody's doing good. Let's work on our journal a little bit, our altered book. If you're just tuning in, I'm doing an altered book, and so far we have took the pages out and picked out our pages, our printed pages for the inside or whatever. Anyway, there's 3 videos before this one that will get you to this point, so if you haven't watched any of them, log off of this one, watch those, even if it's just a little bit of them to get an idea of what we're doing, and then come back and tune in with this one. That way it's easier than me sitting here and trying to explain again what I'm doing. So anyway, this is part 4, and I'm going to try and get this up today. If not, it'll go up tomorrow, depending on what day you're watching it. This is Saturday. This will probably be the last part that I do for a few days, because I'm going to be out of town for about 5 days, and I won't be able to do any more on it until I come back. And in that time, I'm hoping to find some lace and stuff to work with. So anyway, good morning. God bless. Glad you're joining me. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I hope you'll subscribe. And if you're ready, I'm going to put the camera down now and show you what I'm doing. Okay, I'm going to pause you. There we go. I hope you guys can see okay. All right, this is the book that we're working on. I don't have the outside cover picked yet. I'm thinking about doing a cloth cover, and if I do, I'll have to pick up fabric for that. So I'll be doing that too while I'm on my small trip, and it'll give me a chance to be in some different stores and look and see what's out there. But this, first of all, we took all the pages out. Not all of them, but you know, I flipped through and I kept 2, took out 8. That will be explained in the first video. Then we picked out our paper, and that will be in the second video. This video, what I'm doing is I picked out these 3 tapes, these washi tapes, and this is what I'm using in the seams, like here. Let me bring this up a little bit so you can see. See how I'm doing that? Just to give it a little bit of a finished look. So this is how far I've gotten so far, and I've been trying to put some glue on. You see how that comes up here? I got to put a little glue there, but that's why you glue it, because the tape doesn't stick if you don't. And I've just been using art glitter glue. I get my glue from May, and I'm going to have to be ordering some pretty soon, because I've been going through a lot on these journals. But anyway, I just put a little bit just to try and keep that down. And the reason I'm putting the washi tape on these, it gives it a little bit, like I said, a finished look. And it just helps it. But it's got pockets, which we'll be cutting insides for the pockets. There's all kinds of stuff that we'll be doing. And I got some of it done yesterday, and this is where I left off. So we're going to start right here. And I'm sorry, I rubbed these pages and that's noisy. I need to not do that. I noticed that in the last video. So I'll try not to do that so much. So we're going to start here. And the last one I used was the blue. So let's see. I've been trying to alternate blue and then the arrows. Okay. I think I missed one. Yes, I do blue and the squiggly lines, and then the arrows, and then blue again. So now we're going to do the pink squiggly lines. Now with this here, you can use your sticky tape, like the ATG gun, and go down through there if you want to. I think it's easier for me to just use a little bit of glue, so that's what I've been doing, is just taking and running the glue. And it's good that I quit yesterday because it really needed to set up. And I'm probably using too much glue, to be honest, but I'm trying to keep it from coming apart because I am making it for a gift for one of my family members. And I just wanted it to hold up. So I decided this year that my adult grandbabies and my grown-up kids, that I'm going to do Christmas gifts that I make. I don't know. I just think it would be fun for them to have something that I made. And they may not like it, but hey, you know what? It's my ideal, so that's what I'm doing. It's not about the money. It's about the thought, and my thought is giving them part of me. Yeah. And they can do what they want with it. But I think this is fun. I've really enjoyed it so far. This is only the second book, and I have a lot of different things that I want to do. Like I'm going to do a recipe album, so I'm going to need to look up recipes. I've asked family members to send me recipes to put in it. If I have any friends that would like to send me a recipe for a dessert or a entree or anything that I can put in it, that would be awesome. I would greatly appreciate it. And I'm going to make a photo album, maybe 2 or 3 of those, of things, and you know, it's just different things that I'm doing for the kids. Journals, I think, is going to be the main thing that I'm doing, like the altered book. That way they can add pictures and they can write down thoughts or whatever they want to in it. So, keep slipping out of my fingers. These tapes are nice, but they're not real sticky. They don't have a lot of stick to them. So what's everybody doing this weekend? Leave me a comment. Doing anything fun? Anybody from my area watching? We're supposed to get snow tonight. How much snow are they predicting where you are, or what's the weather like? We could get 3 inches or more, I guess, depending on how the wind blows. I'll just put it that way. It's kind of funny being the end of April, but you know, I've seen it cold and rainy and snowy all through May when I was a kid. When you're growing up, you get a little bit of all that stuff, so it's not unusual. Okay, what I do is I run a little tape on each side, and then I like to put a little extra strip right down the center. I don't know why. It's just the way I like it. So, and like I said, one of these days I would like to try doing a live, but I don't know how to hook it up to do that. So if anybody wants to leave me a comment or send me an email and tell me how I would hook up to do that, I might give it a try one of these times when I'm doing a video. I would love to. I would have to figure out how to hook up with my camera or my tablet because I tape on my phone. Actually, my husband he just switched to an iPhone, so I could probably use his phone for feedback to read messages. So that's an ideal too. We just got back home. We were at town. We picked up some things for our little trip. So we're not doing anything special. We just decided to go away for a couple of days and just do something different. You know, when you're retired, it's kind of nice just to do something different. So, okay, now we're going to do this one. I really like this, these stripes on this here paper. I wish I had more of that. That was the one thing I really hated when I gave up my Scraptastic membership. I really enjoyed that so much. But, you know, being retired, I had to think what was important, you know, and I can go to Michael's or Joann's and pick up my scrapbook paper if I need it. And right now I haven't really needed any because I got a lot. Some of it I've had for about 10 years. I used to scrapbook. That's what I started out doing, was scrapbooking. And over the years, I kind of switched from scrapbooking to doing pocket letters and swaps. And I just started doing these journals recently. But I've started back scrapbooking. Right now, I'm in the process of going through pictures and getting them separated to where I know I have a group together for scrapbooking when I'm doing a layout. And I've been watching I'll put it up there. I never can remember it, you guys, and I tell you guys about her all the time. But it's initials. It's RTS, I believe is the initial. RTS Scrapbooking. I'm almost 100% positive that's her channel. But I've been watching her, and I really enjoy, she has such good advice with the scrapbooking and the organizing things, and that's what I've been doing, is getting things organized. And now I'm going through pictures, getting them all separated out and organized. And because I have a lot of my kids' pictures, and I want to scrapbook from back when they were little to now. Of course, I'll never get them all scrapbooked because I have hundreds, if not thousands, of pictures. Because when I order pictures, I usually order 100 or more at a time. So I'll never be caught up. Matter of fact, I've got some waiting for me to order right now. I already went through, clicked on them, but I just got some new ones that I wanted to add to them. So I'll be doing those. So anyway, right now I'm just continuing to put this tape on. Hope you guys aren't bored. I only have a couple more pages, and then we'll move on to something else. So we're going to do the blue again. The hard part for me is going to be picking out embellishments. That's going to be the hard part, because that's the one thing that this girl has no experience at. I have watched people do it, and I'm amazed at how they do it. And so, but actually that's not going to be the next part. The next part is going to be putting in some pockets and cutting some inserts. That'll be our next one. I don't know how much I'll get done on this video. Let's see, we are at 14 minutes. So to save time and keep my phone from overheating, I'm going to pause, finish the tape on here, and then we'll see what we can come up with pockets. So I'll be right back. Okay, now we've got that part done. And that's how our book is looking so far. It's kind of thick, so we know we're not going to be able to put a whole lot of embellishments in here if we're going to leave room for them to do anything. And it's okay, I don't care if it's a little wide. I'm going to fix a band for it or something. So, anyway. Now, we have to pick out pockets. These I left blank. This here page, this one, because they were already really nice, plain. There's lots of journaling room on these two. So I'm not doing anything with them. Same way in the back. It was a nice sheet. So why mess it up? I figured just leave it. That way ever who gets the book can journal what they want to, about what the book's about, who it's about, where it's going, you know, that type of thing. So now we just need to pick out some pockets and see if we can make things look nice. And then from there, we will pick out some embellishments. But that's probably going to be on a different video. I don't think we're going to have that much time on this one. I didn't cut the strip off of the bottom of some of these. So this one, let's see, I think I'll make that a tuck spot. Could do the red. That would probably be better yet. That way it won't clash. And if I haven't told you guys, I love these Tim Holtz scissors. They are wonderful. I just really like them. Okay, let's do a tuck spot. I haven't ever done just these little areas like this where it's just a tuck under. So we'll see how that goes. There. Let that dry a second. Or a minute. Let's see. We have a pocket here. We could put a pocket here and then go this way. One good thing, all these papers match, so I'm okay with mixing them. And I'm just going to run glue on the corners or the ends, and then down the bottom. I was thinking about my mom this morning. We went to the store and they had these pretty cemetery flowers out, and one of them had like a solar light. It was little flowers, little roses, and it was only about, you know, so tall, and it had the forks, like, you know, so to stick down in the ground. It had the little flowers and then a heart that had Mom in it. And then it had like the solar to absorb light, so it would light it up at nighttime. And that was really cute. I had to move on down the road quickly because it brought tears to my eyes, because I was thinking of my mom. And, you know, she's not with me, so. That's a little wide. We did that one. Let's do this one. I like that. Kind of gives it a little different look. Ooh, I like that too. Maybe I'll do this one. I like that one. I think I cut my tip a little too big on this. So I have to be really careful or I use too much glue, and it only takes just a little bit because the May glue is really strong. Dries fast too. So anyway, here. I want to do something on that page. Maybe I'll do another tuck. A little bit smaller. Well, more narrow, put it that way. Right here. Now I am going to be putting lace on here, so there'll be lace on these two. And I don't think you can have too many pockets. I think I'll do this one this way. Let's see. Maybe I'll make a band. Yeah. Let's make a belly band. Okay. I paused you guys for a second because I wanted to get my cutter, my quarter, because I want to cut this one at an angle. Let's see. Don't know how this is going to work. So let's see. Don't know how that's going to work, so we'll try it. Let me put this down here. What I was thinking is putting a small pocket in this corner. Make a corner pocket. So I need to run a little glue here. And here. Okay, what I'm going to do, you guys, is I'm going to pause you guys and I'm going to continue to put pockets in. And then I'll come back and give you a, I'll give you a flip through, because really all I'm doing is just gluing pockets in, and that way it won't be too long that you may not want to watch it all. So I'm going to pause you and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, you guys. I've got all the pockets in. May eventually add a few more pockets as I go along. But right now I think I'm going to stop with the pockets. And I'll give you guys a look and see what I did. And then that will be it for this video. The next video that I do will be when I come back from my trip, and we'll add some embellishments and some lace. And you guys leave me a comment below if you think my video is just a little bit too long. I can shorten it, or if you want me to continue to make them to where they're a little bit longer and I get more stuff in. That would be a great help. Okay, this is what our book looks like. The next book I do is probably going to be thicker than this one, because I think the next one is going to be probably my recipe book. So anyway, I'm not sure. Let's look at this one though. On here I just did a tuck spot, and so it's just, you know, a tuck spot, so you could just tuck something in. And then it has the pocket here. Actually, there's two pockets that is here, and I will be making an insert for each one. And then there's a pocket here. There's another tuck spot here, and a pocket on this side. Another tuck spot. This is a belly band, so it goes all the way through. A tuck spot here. And then we have this pocket, so I'll be making an insert for that. And then over here is a pocket. This side I just left open for journaling. And over here's another tuck spot. I figured I'd leave this one open. I may put something here when we go to doing our embellishments, so I may add something there. But right now it's just open, as well as these I left, because there's a pocket here. If I can get a hold of it. And there's a pocket. The book paper wants to, yeah, see? Really, I might end up, that tape doesn't want to stick. I may have to put something else on that. I may have to glue that some more. And really, I think I'm going to do a tuck spot over here, because I think that's a little too many pages with nothing. So let me see what I got here. I have, that's too narrow. Let's see. I'm looking for something to do. A pocket. I could do a pocket. I could do that. Let's do that. Let's put a pocket here, because I've got several pages there, so I want to have a pocket here. There we go. So, it's a pocket. Make a pocket. There we go. So there will be a pocket here when it dries. And then, like I said, there's a pocket here. And I didn't do anything to this one. I don't know how I missed it. Maybe I'll do a belly band or something. I don't know. We'll decide. There's a belly band on this side. Like that. Another pocket here. And got like a side pocket. And then the pocket here. Pocket here. And a tuck over here. It's a side pocket. See? I glued the ends. So you can put something in like that, you know. And then this is a pocket. Another pocket. And the last one, there's a pocket up here. So, that's the pockets. So we've got all the pockets done. I just need to let this all dry really nicely and get it to where it needs to straighten up, because it's a little crooked in I think it's just from all the taping. So I'm going to put a band around it, and by the time we come back, it should be it should be all right. So anyway, that's our altered book so far. This is part 4. If you haven't watched the other 3 parts, jump over and watch them. And if you're new to my channel, welcome, and I hope you'll subscribe. I'm going to get off of here, you guys, and I'll be back. I have some friend mail to share, and I need to get that done so that I'll have it. So, catch you in the next video. God bless each one of you. Have a great weekend, and I'll catch you soon. Bye.